everybody, and welcome back to Kayfabe Kingdom. Before we get started with today's video, if you have not already, please be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any of our daily wrestling content. Well, it is no secret how I feel about the WWE Stomping Grounds pay-per-view, and, it seems as though a few other people share my opinion on this situation. So, on the latest episode of Talk is Jericho, Chris goes into the Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins match, which is pretty much hindering the Stomping Grounds pay-per-view. And I quote, "This match to me is once again one of the problems with WWE and maybe one of the reasons why tickets haven't sold well in Tacoma. We just saw this match 2 weeks ago at Super Showdown. The classic thing is my neighbor is a good guy too. That doesn't mean Corbin should be headlining pay-per-views over and over and over again." Jericho was not by any means completely and utterly negative about Corbin through the whole discussion. He noted that he's still growing and pretty much he is not ready for this limelight situation that the WWE has thrusted upon him. He pretty much said that Samoa Joe would be the better alternative for somebody that is ready for that spotlight. He then goes on to say, and I quote, "There's heat. There's go away heat. There's this guy isn't ready heat. Corbin is all around a solid worker, solid personality, and a great guy. I just don't think he's ready for that main event, especially when you got Samoa Joe 4 or 5 matches down working for the United States Championship. Flip-flop it. Let Corbin work his way up through the ranks and let the guy who's legit proven to be a headliner who has drawn money get that shot. I know you're not supposed to say TNA and WWE, but let's be honest, the biggest pay-per-view in TNA history was Kurt Angle vs. Samoa Joe. Joe can walk the walk and talk the talk. I think Corbin is still learning." And there you guys have it. That is what Chris Jericho has to say about the whole Baron Corbin-Seth Rollins situation and why that is a big hindrance on WWE's ability to draw ticket sales. And I completely and utterly stand by what he said. I do not think that Baron Corbin has been remotely ready for this spotlight, or any spotlight for that matter. I think that they rushed him into a situation, and it shows. He does not have the in-ring ability or the promo ability to be referred to as a superstar. And it's only going to hinder the WWE's ability to draw in the future. And, it's nice to hear that other people are starting to realize that the WWE is really killing their lower to mid-card talents by not utilizing their full potential and allowing them to just sit there on the lower to mid-card and not actually bump them up. It seems like they run with one solid person, and when that one solid person is done, they wash their hands of that one solid person and they move on to the next person that they think is going to be the big money draw. When in all actuality, they have had bigger money draws sitting on the mid-card than they have ever made. You know what I mean? All of the talents that came and they put on the mid-card, all of those other talents have been bigger money draws than they have made. Like a Baron Corbin situation where he was not a money draw, but they made him a money draw. But in the situation of Samoa Joe, he's been a big money draw, but they are neglecting him and leaving him on the mid-card. I mean, the biggest situation that we've seen, and they should have seen by now, is the fact that all it took was moving Kofi Kingston up from the mid-card to a main event to make him a complete and utter superstar. And it's amazing and it's mind-boggling that they are not able to open their eyes just a little bit to see, okay, well, these guys on the mid-card, they've been pushed around, they've been beaten, they've been battered, but some of them might be actually a diamond in the rough. Instead, they try to force-feed us situations that we are not willing to invest in. And this has been something that is completely mind-boggling to me, and it's amazing that they don't see this. But, it's something that we have to deal with, and it's something that we have been dealing with, and hopefully, sooner rather than later, they see the value in a Samoa Joe, they see the value in a Finn Balor, they see the value in all of the other people that they have sitting on the mid-card before that mid-card gets fed up and says, you know what, I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. And we all know where elsewhere is. It's not going to be Ring of Honor, and it's not going to be New Japan. It's going to be the direct competitor to the WWE, which is AEW. So if they do not treat their mid-carders better, if they do not give them the fair opportunities that they need, they will not only struggle in ticket sales, but they will lose their talent. Anyway, leave a comment down below in the comment section. What do you think about the situation? Do you think that Chris Jericho has it correct? Do you think that they are, pushing Baron Corbin when he is not ready, and they have other talents that are completely and utterly ready for that push? Also, at the end of every video, I always say this, but please be sure to subscribe. It does help me. It lets me know that you guys are rocking with the videos that I am making, and it also keeps you guys in touch with what is going on inside of the wrestling universe. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.